The combat arena on Station Kepler-9 served dual purposes: training ground for cadets and proving ground for warriors. Today, it served as something else entirely: a public execution. Commander Thex stood in the observation ring with his pack of cubs, watching the scenario unfold below. A rogue Skelhari infiltrator, the same one that had breached Medical 3 weeks ago, had escaped containment. Protocol was clear: send in a combat team, neutralize the threat, minimize casualties. Dr. Riley Martinez had volunteered to go in alone. Foolish, Thex muttered, his spine ridges tight with disapproval. The human was barely 5.5 feet tall, unarmed except for a medical kit, facing a creature bred specifically for killing. She will die, proving nothing. The cubs pressed against the observation glass, their eyes wide. Kravash's claws scraped anxiously against the railing. Below, the Skelhari materialized from the shadows, its camouflage flickering as it moved. 8 feet of muscle, venom, and razor-sharp biology designed by evolution to be the perfect predator. Its multiple eyes locked onto Riley, and it released a shriek that made the observation glass vibrate. Riley didn't run. She moved. What happened next didn't make sense to Thex's warrior brain. The Skelhari lunged with speed that should have been impossible to counter, but Riley was already gone, sliding beneath its strike with fluid precision. She didn't fight like a soldier. She fought like water, like wind, always moving, never where the attack landed. The Skelhari's venomous spine lashed out. Riley caught it mid-strike, twisted, and used the creature's own momentum to send it crashing into the arena wall. The impact was bone-shattering. Impossible d'expliquer. No human has that strength. She doesn't need strength. The fight continued. The Skelhari was faster, stronger, more lethal, but Riley was something else entirely. She anticipated every strike, exploited every opening, turned every attack into the creature's own downfall. She didn't overpower her opponent. She simply unmade it. When the Skelhari finally collapsed, its body twitching in unconsciousness, Riley stood over it, barely breathing hard. She pulled out a tranquilizer from her medical kit and administered it with clinical precision. The arena fell silent. Young Mara, the smallest cub, pressed her snout against the glass, her voice barely a whisper but carrying in the shocked quiet. "Commander, why is the apex wearing human skin?" Thex felt his spine ridges flatten completely, a response reserved for encountering something that transcended normal threat assessment. The cub was right. What they just witnessed wasn't human combat technique. It was something primal, something that existed at the top of every food chain across every world. "She's not wearing it," Thex said slowly, understanding dawning with terrible clarity. "That is her skin. Humans are apex predators on a death world. We simply forgot because they smile and heal and show kindness." He watched Riley calmly check the Skelhari's vitals, her movements professional and gentle despite having just dismantled a killing machine. But an apex predator doesn't stop being an apex predator just because it chooses mercy. Phoenix's voice was hushed with something like reverence. She could have killed it in the first 10 seconds. "Yes," Thex confirmed, reviewing the fight footage with new understanding. Every strike Riley had made had been non-lethal, controlled, designed to subdue rather than destroy. She chose not to. That's what makes her terrifying. The apex below. Riley looked up at the observation window, finding Thex's gaze. She smiled, that same warm, gentle smile she wore when treating injuries or distributing breakfast rations. But now Thex saw it differently. Saw the absolute confidence of a creature that knew it could survive anything its world threw at it, that had evolved on a planet so hostile that even its humans became monsters. They just became monsters who could choose to be kind. "Come," Thex said to his cub,